Worcestershire National Trust Parkland. A regular walker and visitor of Croome Landscape Park, John Hubble, noticed some suspicious things on one of his more recent visits there. Now, after getting permission from the staff, he set up a camera trap and captured the footage of not one but two otters. This is good news because the otter was headed for extinction in some parts of the UK during the 50s and the 70s. John is here now. Hi, John.
Good afternoon.
So you'd perhaps to be described as a wildlife photographer and enthusiast, maybe?
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and tell us about these otters.
OK, well, about last Christmas time, started to notice quite a lot of the freshwater mussels from the lake at Croome being broken up and the shells appearing on the bank. And a little bit of digging around suggested that otters may be one of the potential causes. And as you said in your introduction, I got permission from the National Trust to set up the camera trap, initially without success, but a little later in the year noticed a dead pike at the side of the lake, which had been partially eaten again, which was typical of otters. And shortly after that, managed to catch one on my camera when I was walking my dog in the morning.
Well done. You've got to have a keen eye for this, haven't you, to notice some of the telltale signs of where wildlife might have been.
Yeah, and I walk in the park every day, so you tend to notice these things, particularly if they appear fairly suddenly, so that you notice the changes.
Yeah, and how rare an appearance was this?
Well, I've been walking every day for 2 years, and I've seen one once when I've been walking, and I've captured one on 3 or 4 occasions with the camera trap. So fairly fleeting sightings.
Well, and this is because they are timid and shy, or actually because they are also rare, or maybe all of the above?
I think probably all of the above. They are fairly rare, but they are making a fairly significant comeback. I went on a course recently about the otter ecology, and apparently they now have recolonised every county in England, having, as you said, had their population numbers fall very dramatically in the 50s and 60s. So they are making a comeback. They are largely nocturnal, which doesn't help. And the picture I caught of them was about 6:30 in the morning back a couple of months ago. So the sun had just risen.
Where can we see your pictures?
Well, I think the National Trust were going to put some of them up on their social media.
In fact, I think we're going to as well, so you can see our Facebook page for that also. And as far as the future goes, would it be unlikely for us to clap our eyes on these little fellows if we are walking in Croome?
Well, I understand that what happens is that if they have young, the males tend not to stay with the mothers, but the female, the cubs do. And I've got a picture of two, one smaller than the other, so it looks like a female with the mother from last year. So it's possible that they'll the mother will mate again, and possibly cubs in the spring. So
watch this space.
Absolutely.
Well, keep us informed, and anything else you grab on your camera. Thank you, John Hubble, amateur photographer, with the shots of those otters. Our Facebook page is where you need to go to see that. Facebook.com/BBC Hereford and Worcester. It's 9 to 6 now.